Welcome to SPASRO. Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we will see about Saturn and Pluto in 5th house. In astrology, the placement of Saturn and Pluto in the 5th house of your natal birth chart can have a significant influence on your personality, emotions, and life experiences. The 5th house is traditionally associated with creativity, self-expression, romance, and children. Here's a general interpretation of what it might mean to have Saturn and Pluto in the 5th house. 1. Creativity and self-expression. Saturn is often seen as a planet that represents discipline, structure, and limitations. When Saturn is in the 5th house, it can indicate that you take your creative pursuits and self-expression very seriously. You may have a strong need for structure and organization in your creative endeavors, which can lead to a disciplined and methodical approach to your hobbies and artistic pursuits. You might feel a sense of responsibility or duty towards your creative talents. 2. Romantic relationships. The 5th house also governs romantic relationships and love affairs. When Pluto is in the 5th house, it can bring intensity and transformation to your romantic experiences. You may have a deep and passionate approach to love, and your romantic relationships may go through periods of intense change and evolution. You might be drawn to powerful and transformative relationships that challenge you to grow and evolve emotionally. 3. Children. The 5th house is associated with children, and the presence of Saturn and Pluto here can indicate a strong sense of responsibility and seriousness when it comes to parenting. You may take your role as a parent very seriously and be deeply invested in the well-being and development of your children. Pluto's influence can also suggest that your relationship with your children may involve significant transformations and power dynamics. 4. Creativity blocks and challenges. On the downside, having Saturn in the 5th house can sometimes indicate creative blocks or challenges. You may feel self-critical or inhibited in your creative self-expression at times. Pluto's influence can intensify these feelings, but it can also provide the determination and depth needed to overcome creative obstacles. 5. Risk-taking and gambling. The 5th house is also associated with risk-taking and speculation, and the presence of Pluto here might make you inclined to take calculated risks in various areas of life, including investments or gambling. Saturn's influence can make you cautious and disciplined in your approach to such activities. Remember that the interpretation of astrological placements is highly individual and depends on the entire birth chart, including the signs and aspects involved. Consulting with a professional astrologer who can analyze your complete birth chart will provide you with a more accurate and personalized understanding of how Saturn and Pluto in the 5th house affect your life. Certainly, let's delve a bit deeper into the influences of Saturn and Pluto in the 5th house of your natal chart. 6. Self-expression and control. Saturn in the 5th house can sometimes indicate a tendency to be reserved or cautious in self-expression. You might feel a need to have control over how you present yourself creatively or romantically. This can result in a more structured and controlled approach to your creative outlets and romantic interactions. 7. Transformational creativity. Pluto's presence in the 5th house can bring about powerful transformation through creative expression. You may have a talent for delving deep into the creative process, unearthing hidden truths, and using your art or creative pursuits as a means of personal transformation and catharsis. Your creative work may also resonate with themes of death, rebirth, and the subconscious. 8. Intensity in love affairs. In matters of love, Pluto's influence can make your romantic relationships intense and all-consuming. You may be drawn to partners who bring profound psychological and emotional experiences. These relationships may challenge you to confront your own fears and desires, leading to profound personal growth. 9. Parenting and control. As a parent with Saturn in the 5th house, you may have a strong desire to control and structure your children's lives to ensure their success and well-being. It's important to balance this desire for control with allowing your children to express their individuality and creativity. Pluto's influence can bring deep emotional connections with your children but may also involve power struggles or the need for psychological growth within your family dynamics. 10 Creative Transformation *. The combination of Saturn and Pluto in the 5th house can lead to significant transformations in your creative pursuits. You may undergo periods of creative upheaval and rebirth, where you shed old creative identities to make way for new and more authentic expressions of yourself. This can be a challenging process but can ultimately lead to profound creative achievements. 11 Challenges with playfulness *. Saturn's influence can sometimes make it difficult to embrace the playful and spontaneous aspects of life associated with the 5th house. You may need to consciously work on letting go of control and allowing yourself to have fun, take risks, and engage in creative play. 12 Psychological depth *. Overall, having Saturn and Pluto in the 5th house suggests a deep and intense approach to the areas of life governed by this house. You may grapple with issues of power, control, and transformation in your creative and romantic experiences, and these themes are likely to be central to your personal growth and development. It's important to remember that astrology provides a framework for understanding personality and life experiences, but it doesn't determine your destiny. You have the capacity to work with the energies of your birth chart to create the life you desire, and self-awareness gained through astrology can be a valuable tool for personal growth and development. Consulting with a professional astrologer can provide you with further insights tailored to your unique birth chart. Certainly, here are some additional insights into the influence of Saturn and Pluto in the 5th house. 13 Artistic mastery *. With Saturn's discipline and Pluto's intensity, you have the potential to achieve a high level of mastery in your creative pursuits. Your commitment to self-improvement and your willingness to confront deep-seated emotions can make you a formidable artist, performer, or creator. 14 Controlled passion *. Your approach to passion and romance is typically controlled and measured. You may not rush into relationships or creative projects impulsively. Instead, you take your time to assess the situation and ensure it aligns with your long-term goals and desires. 15 Risk management *. Pluto's influence can make you aware of the risks involved in creative endeavors and love affairs. You might be more cautious and calculated in your decisions, carefully assessing potential outcomes before taking action. This can be both an advantage and a limitation, depending on the situation. 16 Healing through creativity *. The 5th house also represents self-expression as a form of healing. Saturn and Pluto's presence here can indicate that you use creative outlets as a means to heal deep emotional wounds or to process trauma. Creative expression becomes a therapeutic tool for you. 17 Sexuality *. Pluto's intensity can significantly impact your approach to sexuality. You may have a profound and transformative connection to your own sexuality, and it might be a source of both pleasure and challenges in your life. Saturn can add an element of caution and responsibility to your sexual experiences. 18 Intense hobbies *. Your hobbies and leisure activities can also be intense and deeply meaningful. You might be drawn to hobbies that involve research, psychology, or self-discovery. These pursuits can serve as outlets for your need for control and transformation. 19 Conflict and power struggles *. The presence of Pluto in the 5th house can sometimes manifest as power struggles in creative collaborations or romantic relationships. Be mindful of power dynamics and the potential for control issues in these areas. Healthy communication and self-awareness can help navigate these challenges. 20 Legacy and recognition *. Over time, your creative work and contributions may gain recognition and leave a lasting legacy. Saturn's long-term focus can help you build a solid reputation in your creative field, and Pluto's transformative energy can lead to profound impact and influence. It's important to remember that astrology provides a framework for understanding certain aspects of your personality and life, but it doesn't dictate your destiny. How you choose to work with these energies and integrate them into your life is ultimately up to you. Self-awareness and personal growth can help you harness the potential strengths of Saturn and Pluto in the 5th house while addressing any challenges that may arise. Consulting with a professional astrologer can provide even more personalized insights and guidance.